Every Friday, I will release 10 facts about an event in a Sabaton song, and at the end, the name of the song will be revealed and a link in the description to the song.
Here are 10 interesting facts about the Gulf War. 1. Invasion of Kuwait. The Gulf War began when Iraq, led by President Saddam Hussein, invaded the neighboring country of Kuwait on August 2, 1990, accusing Kuwait of overproducing oil and stealing Iraq's oil reserves. 2. International condemnation. The international community, including the United Nations, condemned Iraq's invasion of Kuwait and called for its immediate withdrawal. 3. Coalition building. An international coalition, led by the United States and comprising 34 countries, formed to oppose Iraq's invasion and to restore Kuwait's sovereignty. 4. Operation Desert Shield. The initial response by the coalition was a defensive buildup called Operation Desert Shield, aimed at protecting Saudi Arabia and other Gulf nations from potential Iraqi aggression. 5. UN resolutions. The United Nations Security Council passed a series of resolutions demanding Iraq's withdrawal from Kuwait and authorizing the use of force if Iraq did not comply. 6. Operation Desert Storm. The offensive phase of the war, known as Operation Desert Storm, began on January 17, 1991, with a massive aerial bombing campaign against Iraq's military and strategic targets. 7. Air Campaign. The coalition forces, led by the United States, launched a 42-day air campaign that heavily damaged Iraq's military infrastructure, communication networks, and strategic facilities. 8. Ground Offensive. On February 24, 1991, the coalition launched a ground offensive, swiftly pushing Iraqi forces out of Kuwait and back into Iraq. The ground phase of the war lasted just 4 days. 9. Ceasefire. A ceasefire was declared on February 28, 1991, following Iraq's defeat and expulsion from Kuwait. The terms of the ceasefire included the establishment of a demilitarized zone along the Iraq-Kuwait border and the obligation for Iraq to dismantle its weapons of mass destruction programs. 10. Aftermath. While the Gulf War achieved its immediate goal of liberating Kuwait, Saddam Hussein remained in power in Iraq. The war's aftermath led to ongoing tensions in the region, the imposition of economic sanctions on Iraq, and eventually the 2003 invasion of Iraq by a coalition led by the United States. The song from Sabaton we are talking about is called Reign of Terror. It will be a link in the description below to that song. Thank you for watching and see you all next week.